Hey guys, today we're going to talk about this Fura Tactical Pen. I've always kind of avoided tactical pens. I thought they were big, heavy, kind of a pain in the neck. And the few I've had on this channel, I really didn't care for. And you know what? I really don't care for this one either, to be honest, because tactical pens aren't my thing. But I want to review it. I'm going to try and do this as independently and honestly as I can, because I often see, guys, when I look at my affiliate sales, you guys buy a lot of tactical pens. And so I do want to start, I try and, reconcile this channel is not about me, it's about the things you guys like. So I do purchase things from time to time for you guys because I see it's what you're purchasing and what's hot and all that stuff. So without further ado, here is the Fura Tactical Pen. And we'll put links down in the description. This particular light is interesting because it has a flashlight at the head, has a tungsten hardened tip to use as a glass breaker or impact device. And very nice sturdy pocket clip, very heavily machined stainless steel. You can also see O-ring sealed, and I think I got a piece of paper here, and it writes okay. I mean, it's not the best on earth, but it's smooth threads, and then of course you can take this thing apart. That is where and it uses little watch batteries for your flashlight. You can see that is O-ring sealed as well. It doesn't take much to turn that off. And here is where your cartridge is, which looks like a pressurized cartridge. I'm not sure if that is compatible with Parker or Space Pen. Not a ton of info on it, but I'm sure with a little bit of ingenuity you can make that happen, like with most of these things. I don't see spares, so I'm sure you could probably get one of these guys to work in there. So this thing, my major complaint about tactical pens, guys, is the weight. I mean, they're not practical for everyday carry, and they often aren't the most comfortable to write with compared to a standard pen. Now, if you're an office, cubicle warrior or something like this is probably not going to be for you. I mean, that could be, this is so heavy that after a day of using it, I could definitely see being pretty fatigued. This is a Schrade pen I bought a couple years back. Very similar in size, shape, and weight. And here's a cold steel Pocket Shark, just for size comparison as well. So yeah, so these things are big and heavy. So what use do these things have? Well, I think there are guys that like these. There's guys that are security and whatnot who aren't writing 24/7 but want a backup security device, and this makes a really good option for them. Now, like I said, if you're sitting at a desk all day writing, it's a big, super heavy, tough light pen. So yeah, I mean, this may not be what you want as far as that. I mean, it's pretty comfortable. It's not the most uncomfortable thing, but yeah, it's that weight that. And the only other thing I don't like is, you really kind of have to unscrew that a little bit to keep the flashlight from coming on from pressure. Sorry guys, plague. But yeah, that pocket clip's really strong. So as an independent defensive tool, I think this is nice. This is so heavy, and with that nice tungsten tip there, I mean, you could really do some damage. Keep that in your car as a glass breaker. Very nice emergency tool, and having that flashlight, which is always nice. I mean, backups are backups, guys. I mean, it's not the best flashlight on earth, but you can see it's relatively bright. It's got a ringy beam, but that's to be expected. But once you back out, it's really not horrible. It's always nice to have backups to everything. And this is a piece of gear, guys, I think that if you're going to look into and purchase, it's it gives you a pen, it gives you a defensive tool, and it gives you a flashlight. It's kind of a 3-in-1. Would I keep this in my vehicle? Yes. I mean, I have no problem keeping this in my vehicle because I write only very occasionally in my vehicle, so the weight wouldn't be an issue. But the added utility of the glass breaker and the light is a really cool thing. So I think in the end, as much as I kind of don't like tactical pens, guys, I understand their usefulness. So would I EDC this? No. It's too heavy. I'd rather carry like a Zebra F701 or the 301 on me, or the Parker Jotter or the Bullet Space Pen. One of those would be on me, on my person. I do a lot of writing throughout the day. But as far as keeping this like in a survival kit, keeping this in my car, keeping it someplace as a secondary tool, as a backup to a backup, I think is great. And the price on this is very good, guys. You're talking $15 for these, which is really an astounding price. Yeah, so as you can see there, the cartridges look to be easily replaced, which is great. And it's very heavy and very solidly built. I doubt you'd ever be able to destroy this thing. It is, I'm telling you, this is one, you wouldn't know until you hold it. This is one big, solid, heavy hunk of steel. As far as the LED, how long will that last? Who knows? You know, guys, these LEDs are very simple. It uses watch batteries, so in all likelihood, it would probably outlive you. It's probably just a direct hookup, the batteries directly to the LED, maybe a resistor in place. Who knows? They might just use the resistance of the contacts to do it. So it's very simple. I mean, the goods about it, guys, has a very good pocket clip. That is a very strong, very thick pocket clip. It has some really nice knurling on it. The machining looks nice. This thing looks mean, which is good. Now, built very solidly. Definitely a big, gonna be able to take a lot of abuse from this thing, guys. So is it a horrible buy? No. Will I carry this every day? No, but is it pretty cool? And are you guys buying these things? Yes. I mean, I see them on my affiliate links all the time. So obviously, you guys like them and are using them quite a bit. So I hope you guys enjoyed.